Hello, and what is up, guys? My name is Jaegerem from ScreenCasterz, doing a guest upload on Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh's channel. My name is Jaegerem. My channel's name is ScreenCasterz. I do a lot of deck profiles and discussions, pack openings, a lot of things like that. Basically the same thing every other YouTuber does, but that much better. Sort of. I guess a little bit more energetic, probably not. Anyway, I'm here to do a deck profile of Cyber Dragons. It's a really fun deck, and it has a lot of explosive plays a lot of people don't see coming. First things first, I'd like to thank Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Chris is a really cool dude. I love his deck profiles, especially the hero ones and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you for allowing me this opportunity to upload content on your channel and to provide content for your loyal and lovely subscribers. So without further ado, I've been talking for a little bit too long. Let's get into the Cyber Dragon deck profile right now. Alright, and let's get started. Alright, first things first. You run out 3 Cyber Dragon. He's the main card of the deck. He puts in a lot of work. He's a level 5 light machine and kind of the star of the main deck. We're doing 3 Cyber Dragon Core. His effect is when he's normal summon, you could add basically Cyber Repair Plant from your deck to your hand, which is really nice. He's Cyber Dragon on the field or a graveyard, and if he's in your graveyard and your opponent has a monster and you don't, you could banish him and special summon 1 Cyber Dragon monster from your deck to the field. So if you have a machine duplication in your hand, you don't have one of these guys to summon, you can just banish him, special summon another copy because it specifies Cyber Dragon monster. And basically machine dupe and get 2 more free Cyber Dragons. It's really fun. And if you machine dupe this guy, you can get 2 actual Cyber Dragons because his name is Cyber Dragon on the field. He's a really good card and basically the Stratos of the deck. 3 Cyber Dragon Dry. I don't really like this card. Since I am running the rank 5 spammy build of Cyber Dragons, this guy's really good. Basically his effect is when he's normal summon, you can use the effect to make all Cyber Dragon monsters you control level 5. All Cyber Dragons you control level 5, but you cannot summon anything other than machines for the entire turn. No, you cannot work around it. Fusion Conscription, you can work around it because it says for the rest of the turn, but this guy does not let you bring out anything other than when you're power bonding something, or if you're, going into Zenmayo or Cyber Dragon Nova for the amazing Cyber Dragon Nova loop. He's really good and a Cyber Dragon on field and graveyard. The thing about him, he does restrict you a little bit to only bringing out machines, but he's well worth it, especially when doing the power bond thing. But this is a rank 5 build, which is why I don't run Honest, but I'll get to that in a second. 3 Galaxy Soldier. Yeah, basically, by the way, all these guys are searchable with Cyber Repair Plan. That's why it's so good. Basically, he's searchable discard 1 light, special summon this guy in defense mode, and if he's special summoned, you can add a copy of him from your deck to your hand, basically, because he's the only Galaxy we run. Well, he's pretty good. He's level 5 light, goes into Pleiades and things like that. He's really nice. He's got 2,000 attack, which we'll get into in a second. We're doing 2 Golden Jet. It's really nice. It's searchable with Cyber Repair Plant. Everything in the main deck, except for 1 card, is searchable with Cyber Repair Plant, which makes it that much more powerful of a card. This guy, basically, once per turn, you can make all anomalies go up a level. So basically, you can do with him. He's searchable with Cyber Repair Plant, normal summon him, make him level 5, discard Core for Galaxy Soldier, get a free search, make Pleiades, make Nova, things like that. It's really great. I do like him at 2. The 1 tech card of the deck is 1 Overlay Booster. I don't see a lot of Cyber Dragon players playing this card, and I can understand why, but he's just so good. He's the only card that's not searchable with Cyber Repair Plant in the main deck. Basically, he's a level 5 light warrior. Basically, if you have a monster at 2,000 or more attack on your side of the field, you can special summon him. You can only bring 1 out that way. If he's in your graveyard, you can banish him, target 1 XYZ monster control, and it gains, I think, 300 for each material attached to it. And that's a permanent effect, which is really nice, but Millie's there as a level 5 light for more spamming. And for the last of the main deck, monsters, we do 1 Cyber Eltonin, kind of a win button, sort of. He clears a lot of monsters. Basically, you can banish all light machines from, I think, your field and graveyard. Special summon this guy, send all monsters your opponent controls to the graveyard. Send, not destroy. Which is absolutely busted. You can get rid of the Windows, Beals, Spirit Reaper, because he's running around, right? I really do like this card. You get pretty hefty. You can search him out early game if you feel the need for it. But he's putting in a lot of work right now. I really do like him. So that's it for the main deck monsters. A pretty hefty monster lineup. Onto the spells, which are kind of the main part of the deck. 3 Cyber Repair Plant. This is the star of the deck. It's searchable with core. Basically, if it's Cyber Dragon in your graveyard, you activate one of these effects. If you have 3 of them, you can activate them in sequence, so you can activate both of them. The first effect, which is the main effect we use all the time, add 1 light machine from your deck to your hand. Second one, target 1 light machine in your graveyard, shuffle it back into the deck. So it's pretty good. I do like this card. It's kind of mandatory at 3, and it's really good. Basically kind of like a recycling resource and a search card all in one. Yeah, I am running 3 Power Bond. This is a card that a lot of Cyber Dragon players kind of don't like, but I do love this card. Most people only play 2 if you're not playing the Power Bond deck build. I'm not playing that build. I'm playing the rank 5 build, but this card steals games by itself. If you resolve this, it's kind of like either you win or they win, because that life point cost is a lot. So it's kind of a tricky card, but once you get used to it, you'll love it. Basically, once you activate this card and you resolve it, you rank your Cyber Twin. He's 5600. Twin, it can attack twice. If it's a direct attack, you basically just won the game right there. So that's pretty good. And with limiter removal, who needs Honest, you know? The reason I don't run Honest is solely because if they attack us, what are we going to save? Core, you want core in the graveyard. That 400 damage is not much worth it to me. Cyber Dragon Nova, okay, he doesn't get his effect to be destroyed by battle, but he can boost himself up to 4200. Cyber Twin, he's 5600 almost every time we bring him out. Barbroid's 4000. Pleiades can bounce things, things like that. Honest isn't as necessary. I kind of side it for the Cosmos matchup, but they have Honest too, so it's kind of like, whoever drops it first. But anyway, 3 Upstart Hoban. This card is just so good. Get to your combo pieces as soon as possible. I do like this card. It puts in a lot of work. Basically, give your opponent 1,000 life points to draw a card. Gets you to what you need when you need it. 2 Forbidden Lands. I really do like this card for protecting your plays. And double MST for popping back row. These are your back row hate. You side more in Forbidden Lands. Basically, we have Power Bonded lands, and you can resolve the Power Bond. You kind of have game. The only thing stopping you is like those random monsters can't be destroyed by battle, like Marshmallow or X-Saver Pashul, things like that. But those aren't very popular right now, so you have to worry about them as much, but it is an issue. Back row is the biggest thing that Cyber Dragons have a problem with, because we are a very fast OTK-oriented deck, so, there's that. And MST is just such a great card in this format. There's going to be so much back row with Pendulums and Magispectors, and all that other bullcrap coming out. This card is just so good. There might be a time where we're at the main 3 again, like Cleafort format. Anyway, press the 2 obs. 2 Machine Duplication. 2 Fusion Conscription, and 2, I'll move this up a little, 2 Instant Fusion. I don't run Norden. You can if you feel the need for it, but the thing about it, Norden can only really bring back your Cyber Dragon Dry or your Golden Jet. That's literally about it. There's no reason to bring back Core because the effects will be negated, so you can't Power Bond them like that, but, it puts in a lot of work. I really do like the card. Instant Fusion, bring out your Panzer Dragon. It's level 5 light machine, so kind of basically your free Cyber Dragon if you need it. Fusion Conscription's a really good card. Oh, is it? Man, the camera's always messing up, isn't it? Fusion Conscription, you could reveal 1 fusion monster in your extra deck. Add 1 of the materials from your deck to your hand, but you can't summon that monster for the rest of the turn, basically, or use its effects. So basically, since it says rest of the turn, you can work around it. So what you do is basically do all your effects, spam out your monsters, and activate this at the end, main phase 2 or something, so you can get that free search, It's pretty good. And Machine Dupe is just so good. Its core is always searchable, so why not run it? Get you 2 free Cyber Dragons when you need it. And for the last of the spells, move this over here. We do 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Limb Removal, and 1 Regeki. Regeki, kind of self-explanatory. It is one of the best cards of the deck. Clearing out the board for the OTK. Limiter Removal. This card is just so busted. I wish it would go up to at least more than 1, because that makes the deck so much more powerful. Basically, if you do like the typical machine dupe play with core, Cyber Dragon with the limit removal, both of them will be 4,200. Core is going to be, 800? That's just so good. I love this card. This card is just so freaking busted. And Foolish Barrel, send your core, set up your plays when you kind of need it. So that's pretty good. And last, the main deck, we do 2 traps. Trap Stun. I choose Trap Stun over Royal Decree because Royal Decree can be MST'd. So yeah, stop all the back rows when you need it. Most of the time I do a preemptive Trap Stun, like at the start of my turn, I'm going for game. I activate the Trap Stun, and they have to basically respond to it right then and there. If they don't stop that Trap Stun, basically their whole back row is frozen for that turn, so yeah. This basically, I did a preemptive Trap Stun for counter trap stuff, like Solemn Warning, stuff like that. Stuff that you can't, Trapstone can't chain to, you activate it immediately at the start of your turn. So if they can't activate it then, they can activate it for the rest of the turn. So, help secure your OTKs. So that's it for the main deck. Onto the extra deck. 2 Panzer Dragon for your instant fusion targets, kind of your honorary Cyber Dragon. Pretty good for the rank 5 spamming. 2 Cyber Twin. This card is absolutely busted, becomes 5600, can attack twice. Pretty good. Basically your second win condition other than the Nova Loop and things like that. 1 Chimera Tech Overdragon, he's another Power Bond target, and 1 Barbroid. Barbroid, you can bring him out if Cyber Dragon Nova dies by opponent's card effect, which doesn't happen often, but it does. That's the only way you can bring this guy out, though, is when Nova dies by card effect, because a lot of people like message me and say, how do you bring out Barbroid? It's when Nova dies by card effect. He's pretty good, stops the hands, negates effects in the graveyard, and does burn. 4,000 attack, really nice. And Chimera Tech Overdragon, it's when you're doing the safe Power Bond play, what I like to call it. Basically, you activate Power Bond, and you can use 1 Cyber Dragon and as many machines you want in your hand or field, because Power Bond's like that. And basically, whatever attack you get, it doesn't matter how much you use. If you use just 2 of them, like Galaxy Soldier and a Cyber Dragon, that's 2 materials, will be 1,600, right? But with Power Bond, it makes them 32. You know, it's just really great. He's just Susanoo, can attack all your opponent's monsters. I really do like him. However, I do like to bring this guy at first, so I ever do make him, because he sends all your stuff to the graveyard, and Nova won't get her effect, or his effect, when sent by that. On to XYZs, 1 Gear Gigant. Sometimes you don't want to go into rank 4s, and when you have the option, just the only guy I go into. On to rank 5s, 2 Cyber Dragon Nova. I feel no need to run any more, it's just the perfect amount. The extra deck is pretty tight. I guess you could try cutting the Gear Gigant for the 3rd Nova, but I never saw the need for the 3rd Nova, always went into only 2. That's basically all you need, it's the main star of the deck. 1 Volcasaurus for that burn damage, because we can't really run Cowboy. 2 Constellar Pleiades, the second best monster in the deck. He's the guy you bring out the most, other than Nova and Cyber Twin when you have Power Bond. Free control of your opponent's board is really great during their player's turn, I really do like him. Double Pleiades is still really great. 1 Shark Fortress, 1 Tyrus, Keeper of Genesis, and 1 Wind-Up Arsenal Zenmayo. This guy can pop so much freaking back row, I love him. He's also a machine, so you can go into him when you use Dre's effect, which is really nice. Detach Material, pop 2 set cards. It could be monsters if they're face down. So they're pretty good, mostly for the back row hate. Tyrus can power through all that back row as well. Can't be sure by card effects when it has material. When it attacks, you can destroy a card, attach, things like that. I really do like them. Really powerful even now. And Shark Fortress for the OTK. Just choose a monster, can attack twice. Really nice. I'll probably cut him once Infinity comes out. But yeah, that is the Cyber Dragon deck profile, guys. My name is, once again, Jaeger from ScreenCasterz. I would like to thank Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! For this amazing opportunity to upload content for his channel and for his loyal subscribers. If you'd like the video, please comment down below what you like about it, anything you want me to improve on the deck. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe to Team Innovation. If you like the video so much, mosey on over to my channel. I do a lot of things like this. Deck profiles, discussions, what every other YouTuber does, but slightly better or slightly worse depending on what side of the fence you're on. So if you'd like to support me and my channel, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe to my channel for more epic and amazing videos similar to this one. Thank you, Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! My name is Jaeger, and I am signing out.